He just highlighted it, put continue writing, and now it's spitting out even more stuff. What kind of ROI can you generate from a podcast? How would you do that, since I know that this is up your area of expertise? ROI, podcast host, content marketing. Okay.
Return on investment. Entrepreneur.
Business podcast, maybe?
Business podcast.
Okay, so now I'm seeing, based on the keywords that you put in, it's kind of still garbage in, garbage out, right? Like the better words that you put in, the better that it's going to relate to what you're saying. And that Definitely. Now you put those keywords, and what do you do then? You write for me?
Yeah, let's do 2 variants. So, and also inspirational. Yeah. Passionate. Let's do passionate.
Why don't we do entertaining, man? Since it's more my time. Passionate is good. I'm passionate too. Just throw it out there. We're getting some good feedback in the chat. Gareth is saying that he's been experimenting with Writer and he likes it so far. Lee is also saying the same thing.
Okay, normally, so I was a little bit concerned when I saw the subheadlines in this first example, because there were no keywords. Normally it looks like this, that I have the headline and the subheadlines and also directly keywords. So this sounds like the right direction, how to use a podcast as a marketing tool for business.
Perfect. Okay, so just narrating for the podcast audience, right? Can you put it back on there so I can kind of, so it came out with a headline that says the complete guide to ROI from podcasting and why it's important for your brand. That sounds really good. Another headline, how to use podcasts as a marketing tool for business. And then the keywords were best podcast for business owners, business podcast, marketing podcast. And now it spits out. So now you like that headline the best. You highlight that, and then it spits out some extra words and says, podcasts are a great way for business owners to share their expertise and build their personal brand. They're also a great way to attract customers and generate leads. The best podcast for business owners will have an engaged audience, be relevant to your industry, and offer valuable content that is easy to digest. So that's kind of like the intro paragraph of a blog that you would write, trying to convince people to start a podcast, right? Okay,
definitely.
Cool.
So how to choose a good podcast host and how they can help brand marketing efforts also. So I think this is relevant. Content marketing with podcasting, reach your audience with engaging content.
Okay. And how long? So now that is 2 paragraphs that it gave out. How would you, how would you expand that? Let's say we want to expand that first one.
This one, I would do a new subheadline, or I would look, okay, what examples or use cases can I implement into it? This is not something that I would give it to the AI, because the AI is not that good in giving you use cases, except of being in the literature. So if you need something from our time now, from our current time, I would always check, okay, what are journalists writing? What use cases are they? And can I use them and implement it into the article? But what we can do is, this is something new, continue writing. And it's expanding.
Oh, okay. So for you, friend that's on the podcast, he just highlighted it, put continue writing, and now it's spitting out even more stuff. And now it's saying the following podcasts are business focus and are for a variety of relevant topics. And then it gives you like a list of things to do.
Shabbat.